Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching and listening, man. Today, I'm bringing you guys something you do not see every day. I promise you, I personally feel like it's not going to be too many of these videos because not a lot of people either was one, able to get these, two, even though they exist. So first and foremost, today releases a very special day. As you guys see what I got going on, man. You know, I had to, get the color coordination with. This is symbolic. Today, man, is the sequel for this right here, which is Ghost of Tsushima. If you are not familiar with this, listen, get very familiar, man. This is one of the biggest games to ever release. A PlayStation exclusive title. So all you Xbox dudes, you Xbots, sorry, man, y'all ain't get this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't get to put your hands on this unless y'all got a PlayStation. Long story short, today, I was just taking the box out. This is the sequel, and as you guys can see, this is also the collector's edition. I'm gonna bust down and give you guys a small, quick recap. Today, this shirt right here, again, this game right here. This is this is the video that started me up, bringing you guys, fly, fresh, fitted hats on my YouTube channel. This is the video that started it all. This is the game that did it for me. So today is a very special day. This hat right here being the hat that Mr. Pierre, he left from Topper Z. This was the last hat that he dropped over there. And this was the first thing that I caught when I gave you guys YouTube videos. So we coordinating today, right? But today, man, let's get straight into this. First and foremost, as you guys can see from the top of the boxes, the PS4 box actually looks a little bit bigger. Yeah, so we're going to give you guys a small, quick, brief analysis. I'm going to give you guys a recap if you're not familiar with this or if you never even knew that box was out. I've seen those go from around $600 to $500 on resale. I, of course, was ahead of that curve. You know what I'm saying? So I pre-ordered this. Also, again, it's a moment in time, man. Sadly enough, where I pre-ordered this from, that store here in Pittsburgh no longer exists. They actually ended up closing that location. So let's get straight to this, man. Y'all see that tape? Y'all see that tape is signed and sealed. Where's my blade for real? Blade on deck. So let's get straight into this, man. And let's see these contents in this collector's box. So right now, I'm giving y'all one of those because, man, listen, I'm not going to go nowhere. Before I go and do anything, first of all, I have to say packaging, boxing, presentation is everything to me. That is a wooden box. That's a wooden box. So we got a wooden box in this one. I can give you a quick recap for this one. This one, we did not get a wooden box. Right? Okay, cool. So let's do this step by step, but I'm not going to take too much of y'all's time. I don't want to take y'all whole day up. And on top of that, I got to be at work. So let's get into it. Let's get this out of here. Nice, slowly but surely. Now, I was super anticipating what they would be saying when they were going to do a sequel for this, being that Ghost of Tsushima is actually based on a true story. This second one, I'm sure there's been stories like this told. From what I've read, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's almost pretty predictable, but man, this was well presented. I will say that the presentation on this was very well done. As you guys can see, let's get straight into it. I don't know what side I'm supposed to be opening this from, so I'm gonna go bottoms up, right? Okay, excuse me. This is the lid. This comes off. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I believe this is the DLC content, collector's edition content. Right. I will also tell you guys something too. I will be highly disappointed if there is no physical disc in here. So, and I say that because for multiple reasons. I'm physically watching it happen. That's my blade. Don't worry about that. I'm physically watching it happen. As far as steel books, now there's a steel book, I believe, in both of these. Look, I also had a receipt. Just so y'all know, the real ones know this was $170. You guys can see that price tag right there. This was $170. This was in 2020, so this was 5 years ago. This was 5 years ago, man. This was $170, $181 total with tax. This was This was literally a $100 price difference. This was $280. The one that I'm showing you guys today. So yeah, that lets you know again that the things going on in time, right? Mind you, you see it. This location is no longer here. You can do your homework. If you can see it good, Google it. This location is no longer there. And for whatever reason, I don't know what went on, but Sony did not allow this to come out in any retailers. You had to order this directly through Sony, which is also kind of strange to me. So let's get straight to it. I also highly love the presentation on this one, as that's the top of the box for the original Ghost. As soon as you open it, I'm gonna remove this because this is on the side. As soon as you open it. As soon as you open it. So it's definitely commemorable because it is definitely a silhouette to this. As you guys can see. The gold hints, of course, aren't even hitting as heavy, but nonetheless, they are there. White box, black box. Y'all know what that is. Y'all know what that is. You know what that is. Let's get into it. This is the mask with the stand. Don't worry, it fell right here. And yes, if this would have fell anywhere else, it would have broke. It literally fell right here. I'm gonna show you literally how it fell. Right here on the box. Right here. So don't worry about it, because I was worried about it. Right? Stand. Which, by the way, like, I don't display these type of things. These are rare gems that you will, again, hardly ever see again. So this will go right back where it is. And it's crazy because it's not even in the bag or anything. This is just wrapped around it. That's why I thought it was safe. This was just wrapped around it. I thought it was like inside the box. Anyway, contents. Clearly these are the contents on the side. So pray for me, y'all. Let's hope that there is a actual physical disc in here. If not, I promise you I'm gonna be a little bothered by it. Because again, I am not one of those people that download anything unless I absolutely got to. If I gotta download it, I'm gonna download it. But if there's a way for me to get a physical copy of it, I prefer the physical copy. This is cool. I'm looking for a little more than this though. The weight to it is definitely weight to it. I believe these are coins. I guess this is the. Yeah, you can hear that. These are actually the coins, I guess. The currency that's in the game. A little weird. Kind of surprised by that. A little taken by that. And yeah, I think they did me bogus. So this right here is a cloth. I won't be opening this or unveiling that. Or should I? Now let me know in the comments if I should or I shouldn't. It's an envelope. It's a seal on it, so I don't want to take this. Oh, here we go. That came right off. This is crazy. I like that. I do like this. I believe Ghost of Tsushima, the original one, had one as well. I have to cross-check that for you guys, which I will be doing here shortly. If I can get this thing back on here. There we go. And then last but not least, the envelope. Maybe this is a thank you letter. Maybe this is a number on here. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like an invitation. You know them super fancy invitations people get? I've never got one, but you ever see movies, that's what it looked like. Okay, so I think these are just digital wallpaper images. Yeah, for the game. That's kind of serious. I like that. That's of course clearly what they use for the cover. There's a wolf. I did see images of a wolf, and if you know me, you know I'm the lone wolf by nature. And I believe that's the cloth she uses to write people's names on, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that. So far, I am not overly taken by this. I like the box, but that's about it. Is it a $280-something box? $270-something box? No, it's not. There is no physical disc in here. I am very disappointed by that. It actually hurts my heart a lot, because that's actually what I've been telling a lot of people about. I've been into this steelbook thing recently, where I've been buying 4K films and things that are, you know, physical media, you know, because again, everything going out. What if your internet go out? Then you screwed and you can't watch no movies because you don't got no movies in your house. So it's like, I'm not a movie person per se, but I've kind of, you know, evolved a little bit to say like, yo, I'm probably gonna start buying stuff that I actually love and enjoy watching. Because again, everything that I like isn't on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Everything I like isn't on Hulu and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like I said, I like the packaging. I super enjoy the packaging, but I am highly disappointed in this box. This is definitely one of the worst boxes I've ever bought in my entire life. But as you guys can see, Ghost of Tsushima. I'm saying it. Ghost of Tsushima. As you guys can see, Ghost of Yotei. Let me move this and actually go through this one more time just to make sure I'm not missing nothing. Because this ain't worth $200 to me. I like it. It's cool. It's great. But is it? Nah. And there's listen, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing in here. Nothing in here. So yeah, I am highly disappointed. I'm guessing I have a download code in that box. Definitely wish I would have saved the money at this point. So if you like me, play it smart. Some of y'all are out there like, yeah, dude, I bought the regular version. I'm sure I'm gonna see that somewhere in the comments. Lucky you. And the crazy thing is, I was very hesitant actually even about purchasing this game, because from what I'm seeing, I'm not overly taken by it. It's not problematic. It's just what I'm looking at. I don't see anything that's like, oh my god, that's like game changing or game revealing from what I'm seeing, to be honest with you. So as far as the packaging, as far as the box go, great box. Cool, it's wood, it's bamboo, but do I need this box? No, I do not need this box, ladies and gentlemen. I also don't need y'all in my comments talk about sell it to you, because I'm not going to sell it to you. I spent the money, I got it. Now I'm kind of sick over it, right? Now, that's Ghost of Yotei. Now let's rewind just a little bit, right? Make this really quick. As you guys can see, I showed you guys the presentation. So of course this box on the right, same way I believe, actually in a box, not a wooden box, but I mean not an icy white box either. This is actually the mask. I do remember this. This is the plate for it. See, look, they were just so much better. This wasn't falling out. I didn't have to worry about the mask going nowhere. This is the actual plate for the mask. As you guys can see, and it says Ghost of Tsushima on it. After 5 years, it's never been opened. That's as far as I got. I didn't open it because, again, I'm not using it. I'm a collector, man. You know, it's a gift just to have certain things. This, I'm not sure if there was something in this. We shall see. No. Okay, so this was pretty much a placement holder. And yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This was probably one of the first steelbooks that I actually owned. He's a ghost, so clearly you're not supposed to see that entirely. But if you can see it, it's his face. Him holding the sword. Ghost of Tsushima. Super fire. The way it's supposed to be. Physical media in the mix. You open it up. There's your DLC. That's your limited edition collector's outfit that you got with the game. You don't really need it throughout the game, but and it's blue, so I really wasn't rocking it. But it's cool. Definitely something nice to have. As you guys see, you get a horse, you get a different mask, and you actually get like whole attire, and I believe 4 more attributes. Hero of Tsushima game skin, 1 technique point, charm, and yeah, so it's just items for the game. Some stuff that you could use actually early. I believe. Yeah, there's definitely more in here. There was definitely, like I said, I feel like this box literally had so much more to it. There's the cloth that they tried to use, like in this Ghost of Yotei one. PS4 wins for me, man, and for multiple reasons. Now, this box not only was cheaper, clearly as you can see, it came with more content. Yes, there was a physical disc with mines. Not only was there a physical disc, there was downloadable codes, not just one thing of a code. There's multiple actual physical things with this, as you guys can see. And on top of that, PlayStation went all out when they did this game. And when I say PlayStation went all out, not only did they go all out, but they also had merchandise. They were selling clothes, and I can tell you some of the clothes because I bought some of the clothes. I wanted to present that to you guys as well while I'm here. Ghost of Tsushima, officially licensed merch. Officially licensed merch, right? Did they do this with Ghost of Yotei? Nope. But the game cost $100+ more if you want the collector's version of it, right? Ghost of Tsushima. I believe the tag is still, yes, the tag is still on this. PlayStation officially licensed. So again, we're just in a different time frame, man. I don't know if they don't care as much or if they're just making so much money from it. I don't know what's going on, but when you see a lack and get something, it costs more. We're spending more money to get less. And I'm physically showing you that right here today. We are spending a lot more money to get less with what we're spending our money on, which is absolutely ridiculous. So mind you, minimum wage now, minimum wage then is still the exact same amount. You see what I'm saying? It hasn't changed in over 5 years. So, oh yeah, don't stop there. We're not finished. There's still more stuff in it. There's still another one. I'm not even going to unfold this one. Don't worry about it because there's something else in here. Oh, this is just instructions for the mask. But all in all, you guys get what I mean. You let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments. I'm not going to talk to you guys too much. I'll bring you guys up about 15 minutes. Hey, listen, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, peace and love. I'm going to speed through this one. And I promise to try not to let you guys wait too much longer before I drop my next video. Let me know what you think in the comments, though. Peace and love. And as always, I will catch you on the next one.